I am all over the place today. Whew. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that's been flying around YouTube this past week or so, and it's going to be my top makeup and beauty picks of 2016. I can't even believe that the year's already over. Like, it's literally been the fastest year of my entire life. A lot happened, to be honest. There were a lot of downs in 2016 for me, but some huge ups. Like, I graduated from university with a grade that I was hoping to get, but I didn't think that I would get. What else happened? I had a birthday. Shock. No, my birthday was really good. I had my first girls' holiday, which was a really big thing for me. Oh my god, my surround sound just made me jump out of my own skin. Yeah, I went on my first ever girls' holiday. We went to Lanzarote and it was the best week. Like, I wish every week could be like that week was. It was so much fun. And yeah, instead of babbling, you know what, I'm just going to jump straight in and start talking about some of the products that I loved throughout the year. These are going to be products that, not that I've like recently discovered kind of thing, but ones that I've been using kind of on a daily basis or at least every week for the whole year. So it's products that I really do love and use every single day. So I'm gonna go in order of like skincare, and then there's a few kind of miscellaneous ones. Like, I've got a couple of perfumes here, and then I'm gonna go into the makeup bit, but I'm gonna start with skincare. I'm sorry if the lighting is all over the place in this video. I'm using natural light and the sun's going in and out and it's getting quite dark at this point, so I'm going to quickly try and whiz through this before it does get dark. First thing I'm going to talk about is the Garnier Micellar Water, and this really was the year of micellar waters. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Micellar? But this one's been my favourite one out of all the ones that have been released. It is the one for sensitive skin. It's one with a pink cap, and it does what it says on the tin. It's just really good at taking all of my makeup off, and it doesn't break me out, which is good because I used the Garnier one with the kind of gold coloured lid. It had oil in it and it was really, really good at taking off all my makeup and my eye makeup especially, but it broke me out so bad, and this one doesn't do that. So first favourite. Second favourite, if you watch my channel then you'll know for a fact that this is in here because it's my favourite moisturiser ever. It is the Olay Anti-Wrinkle 2-in-1 Firm and Lift I cannot speak. Anti-Wrinkle Booster and Firming Serum, and it is just the best moisturiser that I've ever tried. It's kind of like a gel, but not in a weird way. Like, it's so good for dry skin. If you've got dry skin, give this a go. You can get it for like £5 in Home Bargains. It's really, really good under makeup, or even if you're not wearing makeup. It just kind of gives you like a luminous glow. Definitely worth a try if you've got dry skin. This isn't necessarily skincare, something that you put on your skin, and I didn't really know where else to put it in the video. So my favourite fake tan of the year is the Bondi Sands, I don't know what this is called, Self Tanning Foam in Dark. Just the best fake tan I've ever used, really, and I've used all of them pretty much. And it's got a really nice smell. It smells like coconuts. That's the one thing I like about this, is that it smells really good. I hate the smell of fake tan. Like, it smells like biscuits and curry. Ugh, it's just disgusting, but this smells really good. And my other pet peeve with fake tans is when they start to kind of fade off after a week or so, and they go really patchy and look like you've kind of got a skin disease. And this doesn't do that. It fades really evenly, which is something I really appreciate. Next up, we've got a hair favourite. It's the only hair thing that I've got for this whole video. It is the Moroccan Oil, and I know a lot of people love this. I have the light one, but only because for half of this year I had bleach blonde hair, which is something at the time I didn't regret because I did love it. If I can insert a picture here, then I will. But it fucked up my hair to another level. It has just ruined my hair. All this is extensions because I just have no hair left at all. But this has really helped me for the hair that I do have left. This helps keep it really soft and shiny and not as fucked. Next up, I'm gonna talk about my perfume favourites for the year. Anyone that knows me knows that I am a perfume freak. Like, I'm obsessed with perfumes. I probably have about 25 to 30 perfumes, which is so unnecessary, I know it is. But I just love them and I love collecting them, and I like to, if I'm going to a new place, then I'll buy a perfume when I'm like at the airport, and then whenever I smell that perfume it'll remind me of that time or the place where I went. And this favourite is exactly that. I really don't have a clue how to pronounce this perfume. It is the Dolce & Gabbana number 3. It's French. L'Imperatrice? L'Imperatrice? It smells so good. I got this in the airport when I was on the way to Lanzarote with my friends, and I wore it every day while I was there. And now every time I smell it I think of Lanzarote and it makes me so happy. It's funny how a smell can just take you back to a memory. Like if you smell a perfume that you haven't smelled in years, it'll take you back and make you remember that time. And I love that. It's so nostalgic. It smells kind of like sweets, but in a really fresh way. Kind of florally, I guess. No, it's sweet. When I got home and my mum smelled this, she said it smelled of sweeties, and that is definitely how I describe it, but kind of like a mature version of sweeties. So yeah, that's one of my perfume favourites. And the second one is not just this year's favourite, it is my favourite perfume of all time ever, and it is the Lancôme La Vie Belle. Like words can't even describe how much I love this perfume. It is just my favourite smell in the entire world. It just makes me so happy, like to my soul. Let me spray some. So sweet, almost to the point of being sickly, but so good. Every time I wear this perfume I get compliments on it. All of my friends are now onto this perfume, they all have it, they all love it. Best perfume in the world. If you've never smelled it, go to Debenhams or Boots right now and smell it, because you will not regret it. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the makeup products now. Well, not necessarily a makeup for the first one. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Basically the orange sponge with the straight side. 2016 has definitely been the year of the makeup sponge, like the beauty blenders blown up, and these are a really good dupe for it. I've gone through about 20 of these, I'm not gonna lie. They're just the best sponge. If you don't want to pay £16 for a beauty blender, which is understandable, like I've only ever had one once, and these do the exact same job, to be honest. They're just as good, as long as you wet them before you use them. Winners. Best thing to put your foundation and your concealer on, in my opinion. And my favourite primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's, I would say, good for all skin types. I think it's designed for more oily skin, but I've got really dry skin, so I don't know, it works perfectly for me. I love it. It makes my skin feel like a baby's bum. Foundation, I've got two that I want to talk about. First one probably won't come as a shock to people if you watch my channel or if you have me on Snapchat, because it's all I talk about. And it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Literally my favourite foundation. I've tried high-end ones, I've tried really cheap ones, everything in between. This comes out top for me. There's literally nothing bad I can say about this foundation. The price point is perfect. They're about £5 a tube. The finish is perfect. The colour range is great. Like, that's for me when I'm this kind of colour. And that's my fake tan colour. And that's just for when I'm kind of in between. So I have three, I'm very excessive. Can't say enough good things about these foundations. Next foundation I want to talk about is the EX1 Invisiwear foundation. As you can see, I've literally got the tiniest little bit ever left, which is good. That's one good thing I love about this packaging, is it starts full and then as you use it, it goes up and up and up, and you can see when you're like near the end, and it makes sure that you use all the product and don't waste any, which is something I really appreciate. Again, price point is great. I think they're about £10, which in comparison to say a Clinique foundation, I think this was around 25. I would still say is pretty cheap. The only thing is I can only use this when I'm fake tanned or if I have a natural tan. Like, this is F300, but I have somewhere, yes, I've lost the lid for this one, but I have F100 and F300, and this is the only foundation I used when I was abroad. It's really thin but still got really good coverage. Without being too TMI, I have a very sweaty face, like unbelievably sweaty. So I'll always have a white top lip. I probably have right now, let me dab it. And I don't get that with this foundation. So if you're going on holiday or if you live in a hot place, this is perfect. I've got two concealers that I want to talk about. First one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Cult favourite across YouTube, everyone loves it, and for good reason. It's really good coverage, really lightweight, really good under the eyes to highlight because they have a lot of really light shades, which is good for pale people like me. And the next one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is shade 15. I have shade 15 and 20, I think. This one's the lighter one. Again, same as the foundation, there's just nothing bad I can say about this concealer. If you're looking for like a high street alternative, like you don't want to pay £20 for a concealer, which is, again, understandable, this is going to be your best friend. Really good for covering spots and under your eyes. Winner. And continuing on with the Maybelline Fit Me theme, my favourite powder of the year is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I have really dry skin, as I've said 1,000 times. I bet you're thinking, shut up, we don't give a shit. This powder is pretty much the only powder that I can use on my face without it caking up really badly. It's just really smooth, like it's really finely milled. If you're in the market for a good powder, this one's good. Moving on to bronzers. First one is the Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the Happy Booster bronzer. It's not in a colour, it's just, that's the name of the bronzer. I don't think they do shades. But I've actually hit pan on it and it's really upsetting because I think I did see this on Amazon, but it was around £20. But when I first bought it, it was like £5 from TK Maxx, and now I can't find it anywhere else apart from Amazon. It's really good. It's a really good bronzer if you're willing to pay £20 from Amazon, or if you live in America, go get it. I'm pretty sure you can get it for like under $10 or whatever it is from Physicians Formula, or wherever you can buy that in the States, I'm not really sure. And the second one is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. This is in the shade Light, and the amount of bronzer I've got left in there literally hurts my soul. It's my favourite bronzer and contour powder. The fact that I've hit pan that much makes me so upset because this is so expensive, but in my opinion it's worth every penny. Even for the highlighter, like it's the prettiest highlighter. This is actually the contour and highlight I use for my graduation day, and it took me a while to choose one, but this one was the most natural looking one, which is what I wanted, so I don't want it to ever run out, because I don't think I'll be paying £50 for another one of these. I'm sure you'll be shocked to hear that I have two blushes that I want to talk about. First one being this Rimmel blush, and it is in the shade Santa Rose. It is my favourite blush probably ever. Like, there's just something about it, it's so natural, and it looks nice on me when I'm fake tanned or when I'm pale, and I don't have many blushes like that. It's just kind of like my go-to. It goes with any makeup look just because of how neutral it is. I even used this on my mum the other day and then she went out and bought it straight away. That's how nice it is, and it's only literally like £3 or £4. Staple for me in my collection. Next one is another cult favourite from YouTube. It is the Milani Baked blush in Luminoso. I literally only bought this blush because I saw that Kathleen Lights and Nikki Tutorials were talking about it so much, and I'm really glad that I got it. Can you see how nice that is? It's like a pinky peachy colour, but it has a sheen. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It's just so pretty. Like, if your skin's looking really dull, this blush will brighten it up straight away. It just makes you look really healthy and fresh. That is something I look for in a blush. Favourite highlight, again, probably not gonna come as any shock. It is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. I always struggle to say that. I cannot open this because mine is shattered into 1,000 pieces, and if I open it, it will go everywhere. So I still use the broken pieces because it's my favourite highlight and I can't let it go. I'm gonna move on to eyes. Whoa, I have a lot of products to talk about. First up, eyelash curlers are something that everyone uses, and I've tried probably over 10 different eyelash curlers in my life, and the Shu Uemura one is the best. It is £20, but it is the best eyelash curler I've ever used. Like, not all of them hold my eyelashes up all day once they've been curled, but this one does, and worth every penny. Favourite mascara is one that I've used since I was in year 9, year 8 maybe, and it is the Max Factor False Lash Effect, but the waterproof one. Best mascara in the world, literally. Haven't found one better than this. If your eyelashes are really short and they go straight down like mine do, Shu Uemura eyelash curler and this mascara, and you are set for the rest of the day. Honestly, try it. If it doesn't work for you, then I will eat Alfie. Favorite eyelashes. This one was really easy for me. I discovered these this year and I've bought endless pairs. I love them so much. It is the Red Cherry WSP lashes. And I bought these because Carly Bible uses them in most of her videos and they look really good on her, and I just wanted to give it a go, so I bought some off Amazon and I think they're $3.99, something like that. And honestly, they've changed my life. They're the best lashes ever. Look at them, they're so pretty. They're kind of natural, but not really. And best eyelash glue, I just wanted to give a shout out to the Duo Lash Glue in clear and dark because it's the only lash glue that I use and it's just the best one. Two brow products that I want to talk about. First one being the Anastasia, that came out so wrong. Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I have shades medium brown and dark brown. This is medium brown. I use this every single day for my eyebrows and it's just the best pomade that I've found, really. The height is there for a reason. And my favourite brow gel is the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 5. This is just a sample size that I got, but honestly it's lasted me so long. Those two together are a match made in heaven. For eyeshadows, I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about like individual eyeshadows or whether I just wanted to show palettes. Got one palette here, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm showing this because it's probably the one that I've used the most, like for full looks, if that makes sense. So I haven't had to dip into like 5 different palettes for one look. Like, this really does have you sorted for any kind of look that you'd want to do. And it smells like chocolate. This colour, and those two colours, they are perfect. Like, they are literally my perfect brownie nude shimmery colours. And they're the ones that I use most often. I'm so close to hitting pan on this one. Well worth a try if you're in the market for a new eyeshadow palette. This is the palette that I'll reach for on a daily basis, and I'm still in the process of building it up and creating my own, but it is my Z palette with my Makeup Geek shadows in. As you can see, I've made a huge dent in Creme Brulee. It's my favourite one. It's the perfect transition colour for me, and all of them are just so pretty. Like, I literally love every single one of them. They're £6 each and I've bought them all individually, so obviously I love them all. I've bought them specifically to put into my palette. You can get them from Beauty Bay. I got my Z palette from Beauty Bay as well. I'm just gonna swatch a few of them for you. Swatch Chickadee. We'll go for Frappe. This is another kind of staple brown for me. And I'll just swatch, what's this one called? I always forget the name of this one. Venom. Perfect name. They're just so great, like they're just great eyeshadows. I've just realised that I haven't spoken about a contour colour, so I'm just going to throw in that my favourite contour kit of the year has definitely been the Taylor Blue by Hot Mess contour kit. It is very well loved. It is disgustingly dirty, but the banana shade and the light skin coloury shade are my favourite powders to set under my eyes, and this contour shade in the middle is, yeah, I'm going to say it is my favourite contour shade, apart from the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm going to talk about lip products. This was the hardest category for me to kind of break down my favourites. I don't even know what order to go in. Okay, I'll talk about lip liners first. 2 favourite lip liners of the year. The Kylie Malibu lip liner is kind of like my perfect nude colour, and they're really creamy, really good. And I'm not going to dwell on this because I've got a lot of lip products to talk about. But yeah, Kylie Malibu, really good. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in the shade Addiction. It's like a really nice nude colour again. The Kylie colour's more grey and this is more of a brown nude. But yeah, they're kind of like my go-to nudes. Also, Matte Spice lip pencil is one of my favourites, but I cannot find it anywhere. I was going to put it in this video, but I have no idea where I've put it. Okay, 2 favourite lipsticks of the year. I've got 2 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. and I knew that I wanted to talk about one of them, but I literally couldn't decide which one I love more. Bitch Perfect and Very Victoria, and these two I keep in my handbag at all times. Then literally both of them are nearly empty now. It's two of my favourite lipsticks. Like, I don't really know what else to say about them, they're just perfect. I've got three kind of liquid lipstick type products to show you. Two of them are from Kylie. I'm not up her ass, like her products are just good. This is the Malibu liquid lipstick, which goes with the lip liner. It came in a kit. It's a really, really nice nude shade, and it's perfect for me when I've got no fake tan on, but when I am fake tanned, this can look a little bit like foundation lips, like I hate to say it, but when I'm pale, this is a perfect nude. A perfect colour for whatever my skin tone is the Candy K. This is just the one I got in her birthday collection, and I did buy a full size one, but again, no idea where it is, so I'm just showing you this one. The Candy K is a really nice nudie pink colour. If you're willing to pay the shipping price, or if you have a friend that wants something from there too and you want a half the shipping price, then it's worth an order in my opinion. Next it's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade London. It's really nice. And they smell like vanilla. I'm a really big sucker for good smells. They're just really nice. This is nearly empty. I need to purchase a new one. I also want about 20 of the other colours. And the last product that I'm going to talk about in this little end of year favourites is the Buxom Lip Gloss in the shade Bunny. It is the lip gloss that I'm wearing today on top of Bitch Perfect by Charlotte Tilbury. And it's just the perfect lip gloss. Like, it goes with everything. It's kind of tingly, but in a really good way. Nothing but good things to say about this. And that is it. That is the end of this video. Hopefully it won't be like half an hour long. I'll be able to cut it down, I hope. But if you have made it all the way to the end, then thank you so much for watching. I guess that's it. I hope you all have a really good 2017. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.